5 overs gone, 35 without loss, chasing a target of 69. 34 runs more required from 90 deliveries. And it's important for the team with chasing a small total, not to lose wicket, because that's going to give them plenty of confidence, because many matches are to be played, and they have been rated as one of the best teams, which has unfortunately not reached the finals in the 2 previous occasions, and they have shown the quality of players they possess. They fielded well, they bowled well, and now they got a good start to a target of 69. They've already wiped off 35 runs from it. There's a good delivery coming in with the arm, and there's a change in commentary along with me. Now it's going to be, instead of Ajay Mehra, it's going to be Raman Banot.
Thank you so much, Rajinder. 35 on the board, chasing a target of just 69. This is going to be really simple for Telugu Warriors. And you'll have to say, Aditya, their wicket keeper, batsman's really done a tremendous job. 30 of just 20 deliveries, and the captain Venkatesh has just had his opportunity to bide his time and then play his strokes. No real pressure of an asking rate creeping up.
Raman, when you have a partnership, and if one of the two is getting those runs, there's very little pressure on the other batsman who's not getting those shots through the wicket gap. And despite that, he would like to have a good partnership, which they've already put up.
Well, absolutely. Sandy's bowled well, no two ways about it, into his second over now. Oh, an inside edge, and he's lucky to get away with it, is Venkatesh. It's 35 without loss after 6.
6 overs. 6 overs gone, 35 without loss, and this is how the match summary stands. Bengal Tiger needs 6. They've had 68, and the Telugu Warriors are 35 without loss, needing 34 runs more to win this encounter.
Really, it's one-way traffic, you'll have to say, Rajinder, with the Telugu Warriors firmly in control, getting their campaign off to a fantastic start. And it's almost a repeat of what happened earlier in the day as well, in the first match, where again the Karnataka Bulldozers were dominant with an 8-wicket win over the Veer Marathis. Suman is now coming on to bowl for the first time in this match. But really, the man who's made a difference with the bat is Aditya. 30 of just 20 deliveries, including 7 boundaries. But Saugata, in fact, is going to be coming on now, so a change in the bowling.
Short one came very slow. Just couldn't time it. There was an opportunity missed.
Yes, it came very slowly off the deck. And the batsman completely off guard as far as his timing was concerned. But talking about Godrej Appliances, who the Green Appliances partner for the CCL Season 3, Godrej Eon makes the most energy efficient appliances. Also, of course, the 1 Watt project by Godrej Eon, an initiative supported by CCL3, is an effort to create awareness amongst people to save energy. And you can also support the 1 Watt project by logging into www.onewattproject.com and pledging to save some watts.
Very important, Raman, that people become aware of it, and it's a good platform for them to educate people around the country, around the world also. And India has definitely taken the lead in this area. They're environment conscious, and they're doing a lot for environment.
Yes, absolutely. Very important indeed to conserve the environment. For the moment, very important for the Bengal Tigers to get a wicket, to get a breakthrough. Otherwise, this will all be one-way traffic. the Telugu Warriors, yes, showing that they are a very competent, able unit. They bowled exceptionally on this pitch, used the conditions brilliantly when their captain Venkatesh won the toss and elected to field first. And now there's no real pressure of a huge asking rate because the target is just 69 odd. Doesn't really look an imposing target at all.
Well, Sogat has bowled very well. All 5 deliveries on the spot. A little nippy. Runs well and bowls in the right area, which is so important. And once you start doing it consistently, it releases whatever little pressure you have on yourself. Aditya has definitely given them the kind of a start they would have loved, chasing a target of 69, and has contributed 30 runs from 25 deliveries, and tries to make a room, but just took an inside edge went to a short fine leg, and at 7 overs gone, 35 without loss.
That's the worm for the Telugu Warriors. The white worm clearly head and shoulders above the worm for the Bengal Tigers in red. That's actually smattered with dots. That's where the wickets fell. Outside edge, but doesn't really cost any runs to the Bengal Tigers. Now, Sandy's bowled very well indeed. He's in his 3rd over, 1 for 13, his bowling figures. Very impressive, pretty much on the button.
It is important ball in the right area, and this is what he has done. He showed the way to the other Bengal Tigers bowlers, but unfortunately none have emulated him. Goes for a big one, just goes over the stumps. There's a bounce, there's a little spin, and the keeper was unable to collect that one, but in the end, good chase, saving a couple of runs for the team. But luck seems to have really deserted the Bengal Tigers.
Well, yes, it beat everybody. The batsman, the keeper as well. Required a special effort from the boundary rider to stop that ball. Target of 69, which means just 33 required from here on for the Telugu Warriors. A low-scoring match, but you'll have to give credit to the Telugu Warriors for the way they've bowled to set it up very nicely for themselves.
It would be interesting to see how he bowls to Aditya. He was bowling to the left-handers and he was getting away. But Aditya is a man who's in charge there. He's getting runs and boundaries. And it's going to be very interesting contest. It's going to be bowling on leg and middle or outside the half stump.
Third man and the fielder at backward square leg. Up inside the 30-yard circle. They've got a man back at long on. A fielder also at deep mid-wicket as well. Oh, and this could be a wicket here. No, just eluding the keeper. Very lucky reprieve there for Aditya.
We were wondering what sort of a delivery he's going to be bowling, but he bowled on the right area. It turned, it jumped, took an outside edge, looped in the air. The keeper did try desperately to reach it, just couldn't reach it. And in the end, overstretched himself. Seems to have stretched his hamstring or something. That needs to be seen.
Problems here for Amitabh, the keeper. He looks to be in trouble. Yes, I think it's the left hamstring that's been pulled. He looks to be in a tremendous amount of pain. So 36 without loss. Medical attention to the keeper. We'll slip into a short break and be right back. Attention.
Little rub on that area which has been stretched to make it a little warmer, and one feels much better. And these days you have the magic spray, the other ointments. There's so many things available which normally gets you on your feet and you don't feel the pain for a while, but there's always a niggle when you have it when you get up the next day.
Well, yes, absolutely. But there's one thing, Rajendra, you'll have to appreciate is the way the crowd has reacted. Their home side hasn't put too many runs on the board. The visitors are the ones who are really in control, and yet they seem to be cheering on. But That's a sad moment now as Amitabh's being escorted off the field. I think that's the end of the match for him. He's done a bit of damage to his left hamstring. The Karnataka Bulldozers steamrolling past the Veer Marathis by 8 wickets. And now it seems to be one-way traffic for the Telugu Warriors as well. With 36 on the board, Aditya's contributed 30 of them. 2 to Venkatesh, their captain, who's at the non-strikers end, and 4 extras.
Everything set now for the match to commence after a short break due to injury. Turned far too much for the keeper to go after it. More runs, a boundary to be precise. And
in fact, it's been signalled 5 wides there. So nothing on it, no bat, no pad, no glove. It's 5 wides. And rightly signalled by the umpire. Just turned there, and really the batsman had already committed himself on the front foot to play a defensive stroke. Just got a little too much bounce and turn. Probably just gripped something on the surface. So bomb chicka wow boundary.
There's a better line to ball. Got protection at the point. And get a single to Aditya. 42 without loss, and slowly and gradually they're creeping towards the target of 69. 27 more required. Raman, pretty faces?
Looking glum because they're from the Bengal Tigers camp.
Still pretty.
Well, the Telugu Warriors saying whatever Bengal Tigers have, we've got enough in our arsenal as well. Venkatesh really hasn't had to do too much. Just dab the ball around, take the odd single. Give the strike back to Aditya, who's been the man in control. They've been unlucky twice, the Telugu Warriors, in the semi-finals of the last 2 seasons. Losing out, not making the finals, but they'd like to change the script this time around for season 3.
This is what even Karnataka Bulldozers were talking about. They have missed the cup twice. Oh, that's a good delivery to end the over. 8 overs gone, 43 without loss.